for this?
Good morning, WAMS. Today is Friday, April 26th, National Pretzel Day, and a white day here at WAMS. I'm Sydney.
And I'm Sierra with your morning announcements. Band lessons for today are Period 2, Group 24, Period 3, Groups 9 and 10, Period 4, Groups 14 and 18, Period 5, Group 12, and Period 7, Group 30.
Orchestra lessons for today are Period 2, Group W, Period 3, Group Y, Period 4, Group X, Period 6, make up 7M, and Period 7, Group V, and also Period 8, Group U.
Here are some school-wide announcements. From the principals, the wearing of clothing that exposes the midriff, cleavage, or buttocks is not permitted. The wearing of clothing that does not properly cover undergarments is not permitted. The wearing of pants and shorts below the waist is not permitted. The wearing of shorts or skirts where the length does not extend past the student's fingertips is not permitted.
Gloves, hats, and scarves are not permitted to be worn during the school day. Clothing with slogans or statements that could be considered offensive is not permitted. The wearing of clothing or jewelry that exhibits references to drugs, alcohol, tobacco products, violence, sex, profanity, or gang-related activities is not permitted.
Examples of dress not permitted: flip-flops, slippers, tank top spaghetti straps, midriff shirts, muscle shirts, sleepwear or lounge pants, hats, bandanas, and headscarves are not permitted while inside the building. Head coverings worn for religious purposes are permitted.
Proper footwear is required. Footwear must fasten at the front and back of the foot. Pants with holes may only be worn if the skin is not exposed above fingertip length. This dress code has been adopted by the Board of Educators for the WASD and is not negotiable. Appropriate consequences will be given for students violating the dress code.
The WAMS Builder Club will host Phone Friday during all 3 lunches. Please continue to be responsible and see a club member to participate in Phone Friday today.
Mrs. Rooks wants you all to know that you can still bring in all of your box tops. Any students still wanting or needing volunteer service hours, the annual Brickyard Kids Carnival Pine Square downtown Williamsport is taking place this Saturday, April 27th. There will be over 20 games for kids to enjoy, and they need a lot of volunteers to run the games. Hours are from 9:30 to 5:30 and include setup, game time, and teardown. If you are able to attend this event for any period of time, please see Mr. Lundy in room 165 to sign up so your name can be submitted to the event staff before Saturday's fun.
Last call for yearbooks. They're on sale for $25 until today.
This year's semi-formal dance will be held on Friday, May 10th, from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Admission is $8 in advance or $10 at the door. Advance ticket sales are occurring in all 3 lunches and will be running through Friday, May 3rd. Your advance tickets will be personalized and delivered to you on Thursday, May 9th.
Information regarding dress code and suggestions of appropriate semi-formal attire will be coming next week. And remember that only WAMS 7th and 8th graders are permitted to attend. Any student with 12 or more demerits is ineligible for the dance.
All current and new members of the National Junior Honor Society need to have their service hours turned in by the end of the day on Monday, April 29th. There are service opportunities available this weekend if you need them. See Mrs. Garside or Mr. Lundy for details.
We will be off air again next week as we finish up the Math and Science PSSAs. Remember that Monday and Thursday will be math. Tuesday will be math. PSSA for the whole school, and Thursday and Friday will be science PSSAs for 8th graders only. Word Gen wraps up an ELA today. Are after-school jobs helpful or harmful for middle school and high school students?
Now, for today's birthdays. Happy birthday to Symphony Fisher, Emma Jameson, and Armando Salido.
Let's look at today's weather with Deja and Lena.
Thanks, Sydney. Rain this morning with thunderstorms developing this afternoon. It will be clear tonight.
Partly cloudy skies Saturday, then cloudy in the afternoons. Cloudy and potential rain showers at night.
Cloudy and damp with rain Sunday morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Snow may mix in. Mostly clear skies at night. Now back to Sydney and Sierra at the anchor desk.
Thanks, girls. Your lunch menu options for today are chicken and waffles, assorted wraps, mashed potatoes, citrusy mandarin oranges, and fat-free milk. Let's pass it over to Sophia for today's sports report.
Thanks, Sydney and Sierra. The boys track team picked up its 4th win of the season, defeating Danville 92-31. Jameer Harding, Ja'Kai Klein, Dayon Washington Justice, Angelo Casasas each won 2 individual events. Other first place winners were Andrew Sherman and relay team members Cole Schuler, Connor Evans, and Noah Cox. Second and third place winners included Will Hartman, Alex Haswell, Ethan Holcomb, Kyler Aylis, Alex Pritchard, Nazir Washington, Ben Mineta, and William McGeehan. Congratulations for a good effort in the way you helped setting up hurdles and moving starting blocks. The Danville coaches appreciated it. There is no boys track practice today. The girls track and field team came away with an impressive victory last night, beating Danville 96-27. The following girls finished in first in last night's track meet: Nataya Abdul Hakim, Ariana Watson, Peyton Benny, Abby Mahan, Reagan Buck, Wusima Afu, Abby Young. Also, all 3 relay teams finished in first place. The following girls placed in second or third place: Anya Grissom, Reagan Buck, Anna Harstead, Kaya Ungard, Denise Washington, Adriana Clemens, Adeline Herlocker, Natalia Mills, Hanifa Gaines, Ayana Coates, Shartez Slaughter, Abby Carson, Peyton Benny, Najaya Smith, Avery Barton, and Trinity Murray. The track teams are back in action for their last home meet on Monday at 4:30 versus Bald Eagle area.
Have a great day, millionaires, and remember to be safe, be present, be respectful, be responsible with all of your words and all of your actions.